Hello everybody, and welcome back to Aspera, hopefully. If the game will actually come to life. We've been away! Goodness gracious me, have we been away? I was streaming this time last week. Well, more or less exactly this time last week, I think. And the internet gave out in my house, and it's been gone for pretty much the whole week. So there were no streams, none of me and none of you lovely people for me to speak to. It's been truly ghastly, but here we are. We live, we exist. We hopefully have some games to be playing today. We're back with some Aspera. We're going to be on Mars. Building a Mars colony. What I have done, very sneakily, is because I was unable to grab the footage from last stream over the week, we're going to call that a little branch in the timeline. And we're reverting back to a place that is, I think, more or less where we left off last time. So this is us on Mars. And you can see here, we have this little sort of dark area that is just sort of starting to get some order in it. That's going to be a lot more very soon. So our first priority is going to be disassembling this whole kind of base area before it gets flooded and we lose everything, because that would be pretty bad. Good grief, it's been a while. So this is Mars. We are currently in the, quote, build-up stage of doing stuff on Mars. We finished bootstrapping, where we had to raise the temperature and unfreeze the polar ice caps of carbon dioxide. We're now at the stage where we need atmospheric pressure and lots of it. And very soon we're going to need water and lots of it. That's going to be quite something. We're not yet thinking about things like oxygen or like botanical stuff. And this is our colony. We are playing as Amy. It's an AI, but it's like supposed to be a super duper clever AI. It's better than a normal AI. I can't remember quite how. We recently discovered and then exploded another colony setup that was over here in this region where all these resources are, that ostensibly was put together by, like, us, but not knowing about it. But that theory doesn't really hold a lot of water, if you'll pardon the pun. So I wouldn't put too much stock by that explanation of events. We're gonna grab... So we have assault drones that we use to fight this other colony. I'm gonna bring them over here so that they're out of the way. My sort of plan is I'm going to disassemble this area now, so we're not spending any more time on it. And we're going to like slowly withdraw from this place as quickly as possible. What I might do, though, possibly, is consider building a single worker hub here to transport resources via. I don't know, though. Because last time what I did in our branch timeline was I sort of tried to build around, like in an extra loop, and we just kind of were throwing good resources after bad, and it wasn't good. So I don't really want to be doing that again. On the other hand, having a chain of worker hubs would be really useful, just to get extra workers out, so that get this done more quickly. Okay, let's have a look at facilities. I know I need to give quite a wide berth, because this whole area is going to fill up. It's probably not worth it. It's probably just time to get out. To scrap this building prioritize scrapping this building. We're going to scrap this building as well, but we're not going to prioritize it just yet. No, not this one. I want to keep this one. No, I don't want to keep this one. I want to keep this one going. Ideally to try and finish this thing before we scrap everything over here. That's the plan. I don't actually want to go to that because it'll mean... We want to up priority getting the scrap out and to somewhere safe. That's our main goal. Everything else can sort of wait for a while, including actually building all of this. It's not as important. Or, well, it's not as important. Because it turns out that there are floating versions of these research centres, so we will be able to do research here once they're underwater. I hadn't quite realised that. But we need to get rid of the non-floating versions first to salvage as much salvage as much materials as possible. This is about to be finished, which is fantastic news. Amazing. Scrap you as well. Right, we're just trying to get everything out of there. Good gracious. Good gracious. I don't have little baby Dizzy in the bottom left hand corner. I've been away, you see, it's been quite a while. So I'm obviously out of practice, I'm a little rusty. Right, little baby Dizzy currently has a bit of background going on. Go. Should all be fine. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's hope we can get... So you can see we're starting to get a river forming here. Very soon this whole place is going to be sunk. The water rising is not generous. Which is partly a good thing, because, like, eventually we want a lot of places to be underwater. I think this... Ooh, hello. There's a little Mark Watney reference there. Yeah, I think this red area to this, like, lighter area, I think that's the transition between what will eventually be underwater and what won't. So eventually we're going to have to pull back all of this. But not right now. Oh, we're sending off a space mission. Maybe I should have halted that space mission. Oh, no, that's the advanced landing site, that's fine. Yes, so we've got an advanced landing site, which means we can drop a new spot. Which I was going to put over here to try and grab this story bit. I do want to have a look at my scanner menu, though, to make sure that I'm dropping it somewhere where it's going to be between these two sort of resource points. Previously I built it over here so I could get these two, but I think I'm just going to leave those until I have the aquatic infrastructure and the water there. So we're going to drop you down here. Fantastic. Straight away we've got some resources nearby. We're going to need an aluminium mine. We're going to need an iron mine. I don't see any more. Oh, there's a separate information point here that I didn't realise. We're going to need a silicon mine. We're going to need some power. We're going to need a carbon, but not necessarily straight away. We're going to need a maintenance facility to cover this whole area. Which can go there. I've just got to think of like what the things we need and the order. So for the maintenance facility, various things, we're also going to need an electronics factory thing. I think I need to get these mines up and going first. Steel factory. Which we can, so it's near the... Okay. I think that's our first kind of set of things that we need to get down. Well, after we've done that, we'll need an electronics factory, and this is going to be priority. This will take 20 megawatts of power. You're producing 50 megawatts of power. So at the moment we have enough power for all of this. It's marvellous. These are still rolling out. Be real quick, guys. I probably should also actually build another worker hub nearby, so there's another person kind of taking on this area. I'll put it back here so it's well out of flood range. There we go. Right. Have the aluminium mine up. Working on everything else. Maintenance facility is up, needs input. I do need to build some actual drones so that things get up here. It's because they need drones to actually do the maintenance. This isn't priority anymore, you know. Okay, fantastic. How are we doing up here? Still getting stuff away. It's not going quickly enough really for my liking. Let's see if we can get this built. Steel factory and then carbon. This mine's being a little slow because it's new, so it's only 50% efficiency. Steel factory is up. Carbon mine needs to be next priority, and then electronics factory and glass kiln. Little problem, and we're a bit close to all the stuff. So, electronics factory instead. It's our power bubble. It's altitude there. That's as far as we can go. It's glass kiln. Which one's our silicon? That one's our silicon, isn't it? Let's put it there. once we've got these out, that's sort of everything we need to kind of pull ourselves up. Apart from that, we'll only need chemicals. You don't have enough power. Why don't you have enough power? God only knows. Okay. We'll build farm. Because I know I'm going to need to build out in this direction. I'm going to need to grab that chemical plant at the very least. So, build a wind farm there. Oh, it's probably because I built this. Ah. What do I know? Okay. Right, once we have this up, we should have everything self-sufficient down here. How's... Oh, fantastic. Okay, we're starting to pull things apart. It's going really well. Oh, the water is coming, though, and it's coming very quickly, isn't it? Jesus. Right, okay. And we are now perfectly set for power over here. We need a chemical plant there. We're currently at plus 26, so a chemical plant will consume 10. Also going to need a polymers factory, which will consume theoretically 5. And that will be fine. Everything's in range. Right. I wish I knew how to, like... Because, like, this worker's doing good stuff, bringing food to places, but the food it's bringing is to places that don't really need it. Necessarily. I could down priority food stuff, I suppose, for a while. I've got that option. Structures. Because, yeah, like, I've got ice drilling plants at up priority and food production at up priority. Maybe I should do. But, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tricky. Warning, building power lost. I know that about that. Buildings lost power. Well, you still don't have enough power. Why do you not have enough power? Because this wind farm is producing only 2 megawatts of power. Good, fantastic, amazing. Just what we love to see. I put this out here, so you can get that towards that room. Okay. I don't know why the maintenance facilities just eat power. They're always losing power. I don't know why. I don't know why sometimes the sort of power goes up and down like flexes. Right, this being underwater is causing it massive problems. This is what I had last time was so much of an issue. Because I was trying to scrap stuff, but because I built across this place, not thinking there would be quite so much water rise quite so quickly. Well, it's not that the water's rising quickly, it's that my drones are being useless and doing other things. You know, they're sort of mucking around with, like, bits of carbon and stuff over here, which they really don't need to be doing. Why are you carrying carbon? You should be up here. You should be up here doing the priority tasks that I asked you to do. But they're not. Theoretically, I could try and build out to safety, but I tried building last time and it just went terribly, so I'm not too keen on that idea. So yeah, the plan is to just carry as much stuff down this way as possible before everything dies. And we got in a lot earlier this time, so we'll hopefully have retrieved a lot more stuff. There's traffic. Okay, well we completely disassembled that. You take ages to do this bit though, so you are a pain. For some reason when they disassemble the last thing, it destroys the road immediately, and so they can't like go back on the roads to the nearest thing. They have to go over land not on road, which is really slow, to the nearest worker hub, which is stupid. Right, okay, are you all happy down here now? Limit things. Right. How are you for power? See, when it's good, you've got like 56 bonus spare power, which is loads. I'm gonna build an ice mine. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna build a scanner, because I do really need a scanner. I'm gonna build the scanner here. So that we're building up towards this thing, and then I'm gonna build an ice mine. Up here. Okay, right, so our solar farm is dying because it's underwater, and the drones won't fix it for some reason. I don't know why the drones won't fix it. No, they won't, when it's underwater. So that's gonna be a problem, because that's gonna be rebel soon. And that will slow down and eventually stall our efforts to get stuff out. This is a problem because the atmosphere is not going to reach 300 millibars, I don't think, this asteroid. It's going to level out here, but the water is going to keep rising. It's currently at 160 meters. It's going to keep rising a long time after the effects of our atmosphere booster have faded. Like a long time after that. It's going to fill up this whole black area, in fact, and then spill out onto this less black area. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is making a parts factory and a worker factory over here. So the maintenance facility loses power and then everything goes. And there's sort of nothing you can really do about it. But we've got this whole thing disassembled now, which is pretty good. Question is, do I want to try and scrap the other things over here? And the answer to that is probably. Nope, cancel upgrade. Scrap. Prioritize being scrapped. Yeah, the idea is just to try and get the resources out as quickly as possible. Well, my worker drones are operating at minimum efficiency for a particular reason. Okay, well, scanner's up and running. Has immediately found us some carbon directly under the scanner, which we can't put a mine on because the scanner's in the way, so that's good news. It's not. Oh dear. Yeah, the music gets tense now as everything's underwater and being flooded. It's horrible. And we just kind of have to scrap things as we go. Like, we're not going to get all of these resources out, but we're going to get as much out as we can. Especially if we can get things like electronics out, and food as well. Those are really useful things to get out. Right, having built the ice plant down here, I want a food factory so that we can start actually then we're going to need a new maintenance facility to cover this area. It's over here to cover that part. So we'll do it. Not quite get something into keep both just a little bit more. Because the best thing to link things up is worker hubs, but I can't get any more workers over here until I have the stuff for it. So what I might actually build is a parts factory. Even though it's not in the optimum place for it. But the parts factory here will move up, and then I'll be able to work on a I think I just deconstructed something. I did just deconstruct something fantastic news. Also going to scrap this. This guy's going to trundle over to this, but this is going to be dead by the time he gets there. We've salvaged a lot more this time than we had previously, so that's good news. Why are you not taking stuff to the food factory? God damn it. Anyway. Yeah, look how slowly this guy travels. He's useless overland. I don't know why he can't just take the road. Oh boy. And yeah, this is our flooded section. It's pretty bad. Get everything out that we can. These maintenance drones will do what they can to keep everything as alive as possible in the interim. Although they're not very good at it for some reason. Oh, there's a dust storm coming in. Oh, that's a good point. I need to check for asteroid damage. We've actually been building up over here for quite a while, even though everything over there is unprioritied. And yeah, we're working on bringing in ice asteroids, which will massively improve the amount of water that we have access to, because Mars is a little short on that kind of thing. Oh, we built something, or we just deconstructed something. 1, 2. I think we deconstructed anything, so I think we built something. Ah, we built the food factory. Actually, you don't need to be right now. Take priority mode. So we need to make sure you have lots of food. Right, yeah, everything over here is going real bad. We are slowly pulling resources out, but not well. I mean, we've deconstructed a lot more from over here than we ever managed last run, so the alternate timeline is definitely the better timeline. This is going to hurt over here. Have we got power maintenance to that silicon? I do. Might be worth building on. I guess these are moderately recently scanned. Actually, a lot of silicon down here. There's a lot of uranium here as well. That maintenance facility we've done so, which is really good news. We have a long river all the way down here on Mars at the moment, which is pretty great. We are building into flood zone here, so eventually that area will need to be abandoned, but I'm hoping to get in, do the research, and get out first. Which is, I almost managed here. I managed 2 of these in research and out. Well, out to a given degree of out, I suppose. Oh boy, oh boy. At some point this road link is going to break. And then that's it, that's everything. Can't get anything out. This is now waiting for colonists. Sometimes they're a bit picky and they don't come. I've never been quite sure how to decide. You've got a green line, which tells me there's someone coming. There they are, okay. Oh, buildings have lost power, yeah. Yeah, they would have. Everything's dead over here, so nothing has any power. I don't know if the ice... Okay, right, that's dead. That's good news. That means we can scrap this. Add that to our scrap list. Oh, I don't like the tense music. Yeah, so we're over here because we've got an ice. So the scanner shows up like blobs of resources. So we know we've got lots of iron here, we've got lots of ice here. That's one of the reasons why we put down there, and then we'll expand over in this direction eventually. We may also at some point expand over to catch up over here. We don't need to do that yet. I'm also wondering if we need to start getting out of here. Got a person. About the White Anger Ruins research. Not the story one, which is here. There's a different non-story one over here. How's things going? Have our worker drones decided they can't get here? No, there's one worker drone who's finished dismantling the scanner. And the thing is, we could put down like a ship's port and stuff to try and ferry resources out, but the ship's port itself will be underwater soon. I'm gonna say discretion is the better part of valor, and second, any... Do I even want to wait that long? It's quite quick to scrap these, actually. Because yeah, he's on the same level as this stuff, which is now starting to flood over here. Starting to go. How are we doing on this? You don't need to be at priority anymore. You probably should be at priority so we have as much ice production as possible. Our research efficiency will be down a bit because having all these research outposts does improve our efficiency, but we're going to get new ones soon. Oh, we've got a new scanner up and scanning. Over here. It's already found us some lovely aluminium. And they're a carbon blob. So that'll be good. Something got built. That was you. Maintenance. There's no power for maintenance, of course there isn't. It'll be fine once this is up and running, because then we'll have some power for it. Partly because this wind farm just doesn't produce it at like a decent rate. I don't know why. You can see like this turns on and off, according to how these things fluctuate. How are we doing with... Oh, fantastic. Right. Let's prioritize that. We've got quite a lot out of here, actually. So we've done pretty well. This hub is going to go soon. going to be a little bit of a problem. We've got one guy researching this. It's going to take quite a while. It's going to take 8,000 days with just one guy there. They're not the brightest. Oh, hello. Someone got hit by an asteroid. It's an ice drilling plant that we really need. So that should be a priority, really. I don't think anybody else is damaged. It's annoying that it kind of doesn't tell you when like a building's been hit by an asteroid. It'll tell you when they've lost power, even when they're always losing power, like off and on again. It'll give you 1,000 notifications. It doesn't tell you when something's been destroyed by an asteroid, which is a bit daft. Alright, that outpost also needs to be up priority, so we can get some people in there. Pulling stuff out of here. How's things going? Well, one steel away from... You don't have any steel, which is why you can't bring steel over to it. But you now have a steel. It's on its way. Fantastic news. We can have a parts factory, and once we have a parts factory, we can have a worker factory. Let's see, what do you need? Do you need parts and other things? Let's put you... Be helpful for like sending us out over this way. Is that in a power circle? That's outside of the power circle. Works power solar farm. Sort of stretching out towards these guys, which will be an eventual goal for us. Okay, how are we doing it? Still getting resources out. We're still doing well. I'm still very happy with this. Oh boy, have we got people? Yes, we do. That means you don't need to be priority. You could do with being priority. Okay, right, the road connection has been broken. That means everything is now a write-off. Oh dear. But we do need to scrap this, prioritise this, and prioritise this, because we can get these out. Everything here will just die. So, for some reason, like, stuff that's been destroyed, like, after a while it just disappears and you lose everything. It's not my favourite mechanic. I'd prefer it if these just kind of stayed here rubble. And even if, you know, the roads were subsumed, eventually we'd get it out via ships, but no, we can't do that, apparently. Right, buildings lost power. Yeah, we would have. I'll priority those two, so we can do our building stuff. This is not the most efficient setup for this worker hub, but it's a nice, like, we need it, and it's nice to daisy chain out in this direction, so I'm gonna do it. Not worker hub, worker factory. Then we can get some more worker hubs and then do some more daisy chaining. Colonize. Research outbreaks. Are you a flood zone? You are technically a flood zone, okay. Oh, of course you did it in a silly order, didn't you? Good job. Great job. Fantastic. Wonderful. Well, everything there's lost now. Because everything there is lost, I am actually going to think about putting up a maintenance facility here, just to go and cut these things on the edge. Decommissioning these as well. here, not there. Here. I'm needing colonists. Yeah, it would have lost power, wouldn't it? Oh, hello, we got an autosave. That does remind me I should do a proper save as well. Almost need this as well. Let's do a proper save. Dizzy per Aspera, confirm. Fantastic news, there we go. The stream is titled The Waters of Mars. I hope the reasoning behind that is obvious, but there's a sort of a secondary reasoning in that while my internet was down, I had very little to do other than watch old Doctor Who's that we have in DVD form, what have you. And one of them was The Waters of Mars. I watched it over breakfast on, I think, Friday morning. Great way to start a Friday morning, crying. I do always cry in that episode. It's very sad. It's much sadder than this. This is not very sad by comparison. Right, you both have enough stuff. You just need people. I can't convince people to go and hang out there for some reason. You guys need maintenance. You guys need stuff. How's this power network doing? Is it what level of surplus is it at? Plus 79, it's fine. Okay. But yeah, you can see how the water's still racing towards this area. It's quite scary. We will at some point research aquatic buildings and be able to build stuff out here. I think last time I distracted this research to go and do aquatic buildings, thinking I'd be able to upgrade the existing ones into aquatic ones. You can't do that. You have to let them be destroyed and then rebuild, which is annoying. But what can you do? Remind me where flood zone is. Flood zone is this area as well, and this area. Okay. How are we doing on our build-up? Yeah, so you'll see the atmosphere has stabilized, but the water is continuing to rise, and it's going to do that for a while. It's now filled this whole area. My assumption is we're safe over here for at least a while. I wish I knew how to get colonists over there. Once it starts breaking out onto this proper, we're gonna abandon it as soon as possible, I think. How are we doing with our one little worker boy over here? We're so close. Do we have two worker boys over here? No, he's just one very efficient, fast worker boy, okay. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on steel. Permanently like steel limited, I guess. This is a nice little area because it's all quite close. You can do stuff quite quickly, which is nice. Have a maintenance facility which will stop you guys from crying. And then we get this up and this up. You'll have power, you'll have stuff. We can build some workers. And then we can get more workers done and everything like that will be done quick. Oh, that's fantastic. Scrap you. Right, I scrap you. Little warrior drones. I'll send some of you out here, I guess. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. Set over here. Because that's going to be disbanded next. Uh-oh, we're going to have a big impact over here, which is great. This lot is technically out of the flood zone, so I could, if I wanted to, retreat up onto high ground. What's that, 12 things? Then I'll probably need to rebuild all of that, that's annoying. Okay, so we can go and grab another methane asteroid to get our atmosphere up even further. I'm tempted to do it, but I'm very worried about flooding out these areas. And the bloody things I'm not researching, because there's no colonists. Sometimes if you turn off your colony buildings... I have them somewhere. Which ones? This got no one in it. It's got a massive stockpile of food, no one in it. Sometimes if you turn these off, the people will go out to the places and then they'll stay there. But like, not always. Looks like you get people to come on. Okay, turn this back on again. Yeah. No, you've still got no people incoming. Yeah, they'll figure it out. Right. You really still got no people incoming? They're supposed to be clever at, like, organising themselves. In theory. Not. Right, have you got people incoming? No, where are the people planning to go if not there? Okay. You can't keep it off for too long, because, like, I'm worried about them just jumping on a rocket ship back to Earth and leaving. Which they will do. Doesn't need to be up priority. No wonder that's sucking people away from where they need to go. Part of the problem is it's a bit all or nothing. Like, the people don't move in sensible chunks. Oh yeah, this needs to be built. And built. Go. Some of these asteroids are, like, devastating. They'll absolutely wreck anything that's nearby. Scrap this. We're pulling out of that area. For now, I'm gonna say... I'm not going to pull out of here just yet. Once we've got this done, once we've done these, I might... I don't know, we'll see. I'd like to leave the buildings up for as long as possible to get as much goodness out of them as we can. Opportunity Rover Research Outpost. I don't even know where that is. Winds and Mars can reach surprising speeds. The dust storms are absolute Goliaths. For many old landers, these conditions were unsurvivable. RP fell prey to a severe planetary dust storm that blanketed its location in June 2018. Well, come on! You can't say an appropriate opportunity didn't have any. It had lots of opportunity. It was working for, like, a decade after it was supposed to be dead or something. I can't remember exactly. Oppie did so well! Don't you slander my Oppie. Which was this? I guess it's this one, probably. Yeah. Fiblemen. Ah, we have a Yi in the chat. Hey there, Yi. How's it going? Long time no see. Right. Can we get people over here? No? Okay, fine. I don't bloomin' know how this game works, how it decides where it should and shouldn't have people. I'm sure eventually someone will go over there. Things are pretty bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Christ. Everything got hit by meteor. Everything's getting hit by meteors. At some point I'm going to have enough atmosphere that they're not a problem. That might be what the magic 300 mark is. I'm not sure. I might actually need to go do that just to keep stable, to be honest. I need to scroll out to the space projects. Everything's right. And, I'm going to gather resources. And then... we're going to have an asteroid. We're going to have more atmosphere, more water. Everything's going to be a bit of a mess. It'll probably be fine. Ah, we have people! Fantastic. Amazing. Building lost power. Why have you lost power? Apparently there's not enough power down here. Which would be fine if, you know, you built up the things you're supposed to be building up. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on steel. I guess the steel factory's being slow. The steel factory's being slow. Actually, no, the carbon mine is the problem. Okay, let's up priority that. Actually, wait, I need to up priority building because these are going to be super important. Well, they probably need steel. Might have cancer. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, well, all my best wishes to you. I obviously hope it's not the big C. I understand that's pretty scary. It won't be cancer though, it's anxiety. Well, that's good news. If it's not cancer. As a rule. I mean, if it's something else, that's not necessarily better news. You don't need to be correct anymore. But yeah, I do wish you all the best. Okay, have we got these back yet? No, what are we waiting on? Is it steel? It's steel. Of course it's steel. Everything's fine here apart from steel. If that hit our steel factory, we would have been dead. I probably should make another steel factory. We don't have any carbon nearby. Oh, we do have carbon nearby. It's under the scanner. Trust me, it's 100% anxiety. When I panic, all my problems happen. That's good to know. That's good to hear. Bye! Let's scrap this. Oh no, we want to build the solar farm first. Okay. Everything trundling on down here. Good. What I want to know is, it designates these areas as flood zones and these areas as not flood zones. But does that mean there's like a limit on how much water I can introduce to Mars? Question mark? How does it know? Oh, we are building our spaceship. We nearly finished building our rocket, in fact. The rocket's in space. The asteroid will be on its way inside a month. God, this is terrifying. I should be working on dismantling some of these things now. I think. Rather than hang about. We should work our way out now while we still can. What here is... Oh, hello, here comes our asteroid. I'm not going to watch it go in this time. I've got slightly better things to be doing, probably. Right, I'm just thinking, what's the best way to... So what here is and isn't flood zone? So this isn't flood zone. This is flood zone, okay. So if I were to, I'd be able to link up while avoiding flood zone if I went across here. Right? This is all not flood zone. This is flood zone, this is all not flood zone. Because ideally I don't want to dismantle or get rid of the stuff that's not on flood zone. Which is like these 4 buildings. And you know, good to have access to the coast here eventually anyway. So we're going to scrap that. gonna have a look at patterns and probably scrap things. I don't want to do that one first. How do I unpen scrap though? Scrap you. Okay. This is a managed retreat from the underwater bits. Moment. What do you need? You're nearly there actually, but you need one more glass. You probably don't need this. Just wait for this to be built and this to be built. Which is fine. Yeah, okay, managed retreat from the flooding areas. Scrap. Scrap. And scrap. Right. Oh, special project completed. Nice drawing parts power. Oh, yeah. It would do, we're scrapping it. Okay. How close are you guys to completion? You're 30% of the way there. Everything else is on slightly higher ground, so it'll less of a priority. Okay. How are we doing? Still going down. Temperature's going up massively, actually. What's our current temperature? -11. Wow, that's not bad. Okay, atmosphere is on the rise a lot. Sea levels will be following very shortly. We need to be getting out of here. The only thing over here that's at risk is this scanner. That's kind of our last concern. This is going to take a while to get everything out of here. Did we rebuild our glass kiln and our silica mines eventually? Thank God for that. So we can finally get some blooming stuff on the go. Oh, you start at 0 efficiency again? Oh God. Shipperelli Lander Research Outpost. I don't know which one that is. There was a joint effort among several countries studying us. Yes, I do know which one that is. That's this one over here, right? Shipperelli. There we go. Okay, so we finished these 2 researches. That's great news. There's 6 people there. They're going to get through that soon enough, I think. I'm really worried we're not going to get out of here in time. Right. Okay, let's think. Let's plop. Oh, well, is it easier actually to go to here? Because I need to connect up this glass kiln anyway. Okay, worker hub. How are we going to make some power? Gonna need another maintenance hub. Cupboards. Guess this area? Somewhere like there. It's gonna need to be powered, for which we'll need a solar farm. Has this area been scanned? This area's been completely scanned and there's absolutely nothing there. Okay. I mean, I might want to make a drone hive at some point. This area. Solar farm. And worker hub. 2 up. And worker on the case. And That'll be a good way to get on with. Then I guess, sure, we can drone hive. This is all in regular terrain. And power to cover this area. You will be in a main circle, yes, okay. Right, so that'll link us through to there. And we can link through to here. How's everything going? Still waiting on glass. Might priority this for a sec. Oh, you've got a glass, never mind. Okay, solar farm. Means the worker hub can work. You have drones, you don't have drones. You have drones. It's priority as well. Right. Okey-doke. It's doing some pretty decent work, finding stuff for us. That's good news. Had some meteor impacts. They don't seem to have hit anything important. What's this guy doing? Oh, you found some stuff for us as well, plenty of carbon mostly. You're 45% the way there. This guy's found plenty of silicon, which is what we wanted it to do. Is this area flood zone? This area is not flood zone. Okay, good. Right. How's sea levels doing? Sea levels on the up, but leveling out. That'll probably change soon. Okie dokie. Let's drop down another manual save. Oh my gosh! I accidentally discovered that there's a console. Good grief. Okay. Right, okay, that's gone. That's fantastic news, that means we can scrap that. Oh boy. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Getting everything out of everywhere in time. I think we can manage it. Although this is not helping. There's still a huge stockpile over here, and you're right on the sea. It's disbanded that though, which is good. We want to think about pulling this as well, to be honest. Okay, let's scrap that. I don't like pulling out of a lot of these ice mines that we're pulling out of. Special project complete. I thought we could do that ages ago, but okay. Let's use another one. Oh, okay. Right. Good stuff, doing good stuff. We're now well ahead of the... Did you just bring a food down here? You're bringing more food down here, even though I told you to scrap this place. Bloody useless you lot are. Absolutely useless. AI. Artificially useless. Have we researched this yet? We haven't, that's fine. I want to see the power, make sure plus loads, we're at plus loads. Let's drop a research outpost on this to get the story stuff done. Okay. That's going to be real good for us. This probably doesn't need to be empty anymore. Tempted to try and link out across here. I want to make this linkages up first. This probably needs to be priority right now so that everything doesn't die horribly.
290 millibars. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. That's the voice of Amy. We haven't heard her in a long time. We are going to scrap these. We are probably pulling out here. So much more
There is
to do.
still so much to do, but we are making progress.
Yes, we are.
Humans walking on Mars without spacesuits. Imagine that. I hope they will use that freedom wisely. Yes, they will be respectful of the planet and my work.
Hey, don't be like
They
that.
just need to be reminded to cherish this new home.
Amy.
Otherwise, our work here could be wasted.
Honestly, it's so difficult to make her not be like some horrible, malevolent HAL 9000 AI. It's so much work keeping her on the straight and narrow. Just every opportunity she sees to be evil, she jumps on it. Every single time, I swear. Okay, the scrapping process is good for now. That's 71% done. That's doing really well. Oh dear, we've lost power in these places. Oh yeah, we would lose power over there, wouldn't we? Oh, I've been scrapping the power stations. Of course they lost power. Pulling back from those areas completely. We're actually shrinking the colony quite a lot because we've got a lot in these flood zones, but we need to. There's no way around it. Right. I'm guessing we're going to be about 200 meters when when our goal is hit, and that means we'll be about halfway to the next goal, which is what we need the ice for. It feels like we're fighting against Mars a lot at the moment, because, like, you know, for every 2 steps forward we take, there's 1 step back on the atmosphere and stuff. Right, what do we need? So we need temperature, which we're pretty close to already, and we need to double our water. That's the next stage. Of course, we don't want to go too far and make it, like, inhospitably hot. That would be good. That's right over there. It's not going to hit us, luckily. Our linkage is underway. Which means I can sort of probably start thinking about connecting up over here. Let's box go. Pieces. That's where. Right, that should be fine, I think. To link that up. Just for those 2 work items. Oh, this is gonna wreck us. This is gonna absolutely wreck us. Please scrap now. A little worried about what this is going to do to our total water production, but very soon we'll be able to produce water from, you know, water. So very soon that won't be an issue. I might actually start building down this way to get to the water's edge, so we can do just that. Because this water up here is going to take a while to reach the shore, but this might be in range already. To be Is there anywhere around here that isn't flood zone that I can leave in? There's not flood zone. That level is not flood zone. That would really help if I could unlock this area. So SA10. So I'm not going to too far. So I can put. Technically considered near to yet. Okay. Can't quite do that just yet, but we will be able to soon. Also discovered a random lump of ice over here. This is interesting. In terms of where I can put things. I need this red circle to be touching like basically. I might have to retreat that. I might have to put one in the flood zone and then one not quite in the flood zone. That can be our next goal, actually, after we've built these two things. Three things. Oh, Lotharinga Iron Mine 4 Research Outpost. Ever since we put the last Indian iron mine back to work, we noted a significant increase in tremors. After studying the blueprints, we found a way to reduce the cost of our own mines without compromising quality. We have a great deal. Nice. Lovely. Fantastic. Okay, so we finished that now. Wait, is that the story one? This doesn't have any people in it. It doesn't have any people in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this down, see if they'll come to here. They won't because there's no one
Tremors?
there.
I doubt the Lohitanga mission took care to complete a study on the environmental impact of building these mines. I should alert the research team to be careful in their explorations.
Yep, I should. Okay, you have people now. Wait. Anyway, you got people. We'll research that thing. You're busy being deconstructed, that's great. In terms of power, in terms of maintenance, the next maintenance hub I'll need is now here. Oh, that is in flood zone already. There's a lot of flood zone. Okay. I think about where I'm going to put this water treatment. Right, if I put that there, you'll power to cover you. Boot to need maintenance to cover you. There. Then it's going to need to be power. Just this gap. And a worker hub to bridge that. And then everything is going to be covered, and you should be fine theoretically. Okay. Let's up priority this. This shouldn't be one of these. This should be a wood farm. It's back as far as possible to... Okay, right. For the first time, we're going to be drinking proper Martian water. That's exciting, isn't it? This actually might be under Martian water by the time we get to it. Who knows what the sea level's doing. What's our pressure like? Useless graph. Absolutely useless graph. It's still going up. That's the important thing. Okay. Right. The next thing to scrap is you. Mars Medical Center Research Outpost. An ATV accident on our way. Fortunately, this is a medical center. Sorry, Ares, not ours. The infrastructure is generally adequate. Some of the equipment is really out. To be fair, it was already outdated when this place was built. Thanks to the limited budget ISA had at the time. Lucky that's not the case for our mission. Living here on Mars has made us all acutely aware of the danger we face every day. Fragility of human life, so it's a relief to add another medical center to the colony, one as old as this. How are we doing for water? Not good. Not good for water, to be honest. Or ice, I should say. So we do desperately need this. Sooner rather than later. I don't know how much this can, like, pump. Should have probably checked that. produces 40 mils of water. This takes in 20 mils of water. Look. I don't exactly know how the water supply network is going to work yet. Does something get scrapped up here? Maybe, maybe not. Still waiting on you guys to all get scrapped. So that's on the way for the story thing. I'm gonna need. When that's done, I'll scrap the old one. Probably also put that down. So we've got it. It's outside of the circle, of course it really is. Okay, we've got water coming into this crater now, so we do need to be quick on the whole pulling back. You are done, aren't you? Yes, you are all done. I think this was the Ares Medical Center, possibly. Yes, okay. So we can start pulling back as well. We're gonna manage this. We're gonna have this done. It's gonna be fine. Maybe. Sales up to 194. It's doing well. What's this? This is not operative. Does it have no power? It does have no power. Let's grab this then. There's no point keeping it if it has no power. Scrap that, that's good news. Scrap both of these. We're dialing back to just beyond land now. We'll move back out into the water when, like, we can. When the water's figured out where it's going to be, we'll move back out into water. Oh, special site revealed. Light angle. Oh, there's another one over here, okay. Hello. I see, I guess we are sort of moving out in this direction. Another main facility. So let's also add it. Hang on. Let's put the research outputs down first so I know I'm obstructing it. Put it there. We'll plop it like this is super handy and some power here. We'll do something like that. Okay. Right, you are now just in need of a worker hub, which to be fair we could actually do that. Down like here. Then we get another worker actually. How are we doing? Don't want to necessarily scrap this stuff yet, because I need to pull out of that way first. Doing alright, so I'm pulling this down, they're coming slowly but surely. Some of that might need to be jiggled around a bit. This is a blood zone, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. Might be good to get an ice mine on this then. Power. Lock up. So look it up. There we go. We can slowly get to there. We ain't to be done just yet. Is this actually linked? It has, but hasn't made the workers for it yet. That's okay. They're not super duper priority just yet, although they would help in the scrapping process, I guess. Things are going on down here, which is good news. Autosave is also good news. I love them. Autosave. Things getting built. Just built. Something was just built. Okay. It's going alright. It's going alright. It's not the best colony plan anyone's ever devised, but for a first time it's pretty okay. Nice drilling plants about to be up. Lovely jubbly. Iron mine is next. Oh, that got finished. That's excellent. We can scrap this. Research completed. Aerobrake ice asteroid. Lovely. Introduce external water onto Mars by repeatedly guiding an ice asteroid into the atmosphere. Right. I think I probably want static structures, because we are going to be needing them soonish. Not super soon, but soonish. Oh, hello, research completed, but also buildings lost power. Oh yeah, do it. We've got a lot of stuff built on flood zone here. It's going to take us a while. It's a good job we started early. Nearly at the water here, which is great news. I've never used this kind of stuff before. I don't know how the water supply network really works, so that's going to be a journey process. What have we got stockpiled here? Just 2 food left. This has got loads left. It's probably good to get rid of this one first anyway, really. There's 1 food left. Okay. This is being pulled down, just a little bit left. We were early on this bit, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Especially if we're going to get, like, water. A lot of our expansion has mostly been to do with providing water. If we're about to get proper, good liquid water, then it's going to be a lot less of an issue. Okay, that's now down, which is good news. I've just got to sort of think about what order we want to do these bits in. Yeah, really? I hadn't noticed. Looks like there's a low here, so some of these might be at risk. Let's pull out of this. This. We don't have maintenance anyway, so it's a good thing to scrapping go. here. We're sort of slowly working our way. Okie doke. Oh, the water treatment plant's nearly ready. God, you need a lot of polymers. Jesus. There's a lot of worker boys bringing polymers down. There is also ice over here. It might be worth going towards. Oh, blimey, hello. We got Lohitanga Iron Mine 1 research outpost. We found the abandoned iron mine in SA-05. Belonged to India's iron mining mission Lohitanga. We're impressed that even though the place was built with minimum costs during the first exploration era, it's still functional. Lohitanga's habitable mines were thought to house the mining crews as well as the equipment for the mines. We find the designated living space excessively limited. Okay. So as much over here as I can. There we are. And then hub to bridge this gap. And probably another hub, although maybe a defense place. Because I'm assuming there's going to be more military stuff, given it's like a whole. Or maybe not a worker, the drone hub, because they won't fit. So, you know.
The research team has found that the iron mines were highly productive during their short operation time. However, the facilities were not designed to last. High efficiency at reduced cost, but also low durability. I would call that
A waste of resources? Probably, yeah.
wasteful. If you are going to do something, you should aim to do it right.
Yep, lessons learned the
Even
hard
if they
way.
did not use the mines for long, future missions like ours could have made use of them. Perhaps we can repurpose their innovations in a more long-lasting way.
Perhaps.
By studying their work, we may find a way to lower our building costs without sacrificing quality.
Oh, okay. Right, research the Lohitanga. Assume this is Lohitanga. Okay, I just need to research this. I'm assuming that'll open up the next one, I guess. Okay. Oh, we have a call from Commander Valentine. She is the human, basically, in charge of the colonists.
Hey Amy, I've sent over our findings from the SA-5 ruins.
Yes.
We've confirmed that it's an old iron mine from the Indian Lohitanga mission.
The Lohitanga mission was launched in 2082. That means the ruins are over 100 years old. Will they still be of any use?
Absolutely. The Indian space program functioned with an extremely low budget and still managed to reach Mars during the first Mars exploration era. Their efforts in engineering cost reductions were unsurpassed. They made some ingenious optimizations. We might be able to use some of their innovations on our own iron mines, but we'll need to research this further. Can you try locating the other Lohitanga facilities? I'll bet we'll find loads of great material to incorporate, and try to find them soon. Some areas will flood and become inaccessible to us. So let me know as soon as you can. Bye.
Yep, I am trying to find them soon. Although, I'm fairly confident that there isn't quite a floating research centre, so they shouldn't be that inaccessible to us, theoretically. I hope not, anyway. Tianma. Buildings. Floating research outposts. Yeah, they should be fine. Theoretically, eventually. Oh, there is a river running right over Spirit. Oh no, Spirit's gonna sink! Not Spirit! Well, the building lost power. Yeah, I know. I know it's lost power. We're getting there. Oh, I can scrap this now. Don't need that. need power and maintenance. I know. We're very busy. We're very busy trying to prevent the collapse of civilization on Mars. As it sort of becomes an Atlantis. Oh, this is working now. No, it's not working now. We still got problems. Never mind. Oh, we're low on power in this area, which is not good. We're sort of around the wiggle stage for power, which will be better once we have this new solar farm up. But not a lot better, because that's going to eat a lot of that power
Alia
anyway.
believes there may be other Lohitanga facilities in this sector. She wants to incorporate useful findings into our work. However, this is not part of my directive. What should I do?
Look for the
Yes,
mines.
I should look for them.
Obviously.
Who knows what else we may discover?
Exactly. Like, doing stuff that's good for the mission is definitely part of the mission brief. In terms of life, water treatment. It's still miles and miles away from the water yet. How are we doing? Right, everything we need is stored up there. Oh, maybe not the steel. Yeah, the steel as well. Okay, we're nearly there with the first ever water bit. Okay, we've broken down one thing. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Okay, definitely getting there. Yeah, I know you lost power. I just told you to break down, you jits. I don't know why this is an exclamation mark. Did we finish our mines? Oh? Although we are low on your stock. Huh. I don't know why that's like that. I mean, I suppose this isn't gonna hurt. Even if it's not really a priority, this probably should be a priority now to keep these things going. Get more ice up. Our food's okay, our ice has been at least stable recently. How are we doing down here? Still working on getting these going. Why do you not have maintenance? Oh, for God's sake, Dizzy. How did I manage to do that? How did I manage to do that? Okay, let's grab this as well. Giant Einsky Boinsky. I don't know how I managed to let that happen.
Elia's suggestion to reuse plans from the Lohitanga iron mines is an interesting idea. For hundreds of years, our attempts to settle Mars have failed. This time will be different. This time we will not fail.
No, we bloomin' well will not. Even if we sort of did a little bit over here, we sank. We lost dozens to maybe 100 or 200 resources. Oh god, dust devils. God, I hate them. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's still alive. It's fine. Okay. Pulled that down successfully. Let's go scrapping this. I'm just gotta think about what I want to do over here, like what way I want to approach it. Okay, we have a water treatment plant now, which is amazing news. I now need a water packing plant. So does it need to be inside this? I guess it does. Would it be easier to build a water booster pump Oh, they're very expensive. Let's not do that. We'll just pack it on the site. See, it's very expensive, but once it's up, like, I can produce water in a more sensible place. I suppose we're already producing that sort of stuff now. Water back in the plant. That's priority, please. Working on pulling out of there, just fine. We're still pulling out of here. I'll pull this as well. How? Wait, our atmosphere has not gone up by as much as I was sort of expecting it to. In fact, it's gone up and kind of stayed there, to be honest. I was expecting a little bit more. I wonder if this will help. It says to release water. I don't know if that... Well, obviously water does contribute to the atmosphere, but like, I don't know if it counts. Find out, I guess. IRL water vapor is a decent part of the atmosphere. Who knows what's going to happen? Mars is pretty cold, so maybe it won't be. Look how much water there is on Mars, though. Look what a good job we did. Can I just say? Oh wow, that's what
Governments funded the early stages of Martian exploration by contracting projects out to commercial parties. These Lohitanga iron mines extracted resources to supply future missions. However, that meant Lohitanga's success was dependent on other nations. And when no Mars colonies were established in time to use the mines, the mission ended in failure. That ended India's space program for good.
Oh, wow. Rough. Oh my god. I wish you guys would hurry up and do these useful things. I understand you're making food. Also saying you guys, there's only one. How are we doing? Polymers. Sound good. Sound just break. Oh no, that was you finishing. Scrappage time. You are also ready to be scrapped. Okie dokie. It's annoying that our colonies can't run off of liquid water. I will say that. Uh-oh. Why is everything busted here? Because that got hit straight. Let's rebuild that pronto as super priority. Is everything around here really dead and I didn't notice? God, I can't believe there's there to be more atmosphere. Is our atmosphere going down again? I think it is. God damn. This is hard! Getting up to this 300 is hard. You guys still on the go. Probably because you've got no stuff. Oh, hang on. I need to build a carbon mine. I still can't build a carbon mine because that thing's annoying. We'll work on it. Oh god. This water seems fairly stable. Seems fairly stable. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Aluminium, steel, and stuff. Where is it being stored? It's being stored here. There is enough there. Okay, so you'll be there pretty soon. And there's 2 worker drones nearby as well. Maybe 3 actually in this area, which will help a lot. It's really good news. It's also good news because actually this is near the water. Okay. Time to pull back on this. It's around the flood zone. Which bit's a flood zone? Your flood zone. This is not flood zone, okay. So once we get back to this silicon mine, not in flood zone anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, this is our ice asteroid. Right, we'll see what this does. I don't know if this is going to help us very much or not, but we'll see. I'm not going to watch the animation, I'm sorry. It's just an asteroid hitting Mars. We've done it quite a few times already. Okie doke. We'll see what this does for us. Oh, you guys are in desperate need of desperate need of polymers. I should up priority this polymers factory. Oh wow, gosh, that was the asteroid then, Jesus! See what that does. Still going down in atmosphere at the moment. Do a greenhouse gas import. Which I don't really do. It's okay. We'll clean up Earth a little. Okay, food factory. You're next. That. Very soon this maintenance facility will be built. However, we probably won't have enough to power it, I think. Lucky. No, it's outside of the power range, of course. We also need glass. Let's up priority that then. Oh, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Water's expanding nicely. Our stuff is still going down, isn't it? Yeah. That's right, we got greenhouse gas input coming. We'll do the next asteroid when it comes in. Dear. This is not going as swimmingly as it could possibly be. This is going lovely. I don't see a reason why we can't do this. It's in the flood zone, that's why we can't do that. That though, it's not flood zone. No, just have more ice being produced, so this is a major ice producing area. Oh, look at this lovely room. That's nice, isn't it? So we just hit Mars. Atmosphere's going back down again. Okay, the ship's on its way. Right, so that ice asteroid has not materially affected our atmosphere, it seems. But we still got water rising. I mean, theoretically, like, water will exchange with the atmosphere. Our temperature's going back down. It's a bit tough to stay on top of this. Oh, you're done over here. Which means we need to pull back the next one. How's that breaking down? So we can up it down as well. Okay. It's a bit of a painful process, this pullback, but we're getting there. Oh, there's another ice mine over here as well. Have that. Have that. Some uranium randomly. Oh god, this has now been cut off. That's okay. Now let's upgrade that. And then we'll need another scanner somewhere. Got maintenance. Where's maintenance? Okay. Do I want to scan that? I probably want to scan one in this direction, to be honest. Down there, there we go. Another scanner down there. Okay. Now, this maintenance plant covers a lot of things. So we want to take care when we're scrapping it. Oh, blimey. Ah! Research about the shipyards and ports. Congratulations, you can now build structures on Mars's bodies of water. This will allow you to research flooded special sites and mine underwater veins. Shipyards and ports can be placed on coastlines. Shipyards produce ships which dock at ports. So they're like workers and worker hubs, but on the sea. Okie doke. Alright, we've got pick a new research to do. I'm never, ever, ever going to do this, just so you're aware. I mean, eventually I would love to do this. Build a space elevator. It's not even that expensive, to be honest. And then this will be super helpful eventually. It's going to be so expensive. In terms of biotech, not really there yet. I'm not even sure what this takes in. What is that input? Because that's not pumped water, because pumped water is this input. So what's that? Don't know. Yeah, we're not really in terms of like, because this is all required. This all just turns one kind of atmosphere into another kind of atmosphere. I need to produce more atmosphere. I don't really want to do this though. That's not ideal. I might work on this so I can get nitrogen-rich asteroid. Even though it's going to take us forever. It's going to take 6 years to get that. But having more asteroids to lob at Mars was probably a good thing. Weird sentences. So we can safely pull back from this. We've done all those researches. It happens to also find a bunch of stuff, which is nice. We don't need it necessarily. Meanwhile, over here, we can pull this down quite happily. Now we need to figure out where our breakpoint is. I think I want breakpoint to be like, so we're pulling out from both sides. I think the hello everyone, and we are back. Apologies for the brief interruption. As mentioned, problems are less bad, but not completely gone. With internet connectivity, I can do naught but apologise for them. But we are back. We are live once more. We are still panicidly disassembling everything. It's going to be a bit of a slow process. That's fine. Just got to take it one bit at a time, really. All of your stuff is stored here. Probably is enough, actually. This is very nearly ready, which is great news. We'll have extra ice. Loads of ice. Something just got smushed. I think it was this. Smushed. We also can do without you. Probably not you. Other spaceship there. Hoarding things. This needs to be researched. Well, people incoming, so that's fine. You're gonna get done, and then we'll find a new place. Okay, that's killed. It's gonna be killed real soon. We're getting there. We're getting there, and we're ahead of the flood this time. There's ice here. I don't really want to break this if I can, because this is a really nice through corridor. So I'm going to leave that as long as possible. Oh, there's a bunch of drones here. Yes, are. Right, I've got 2 worker points over here now, which is great. Probably do with having some input, just to kind of so just so you've got a drone. Carbon mine's running on a bit of iron, that's fine. What's going on? It's not operative. It's run out. I can see why you'd be out though. Actually a lot of things are running out. Which isn't the best news, but I've got water. Is there anywhere that's not flood zone that we can put stuff on? Maybe up here? On this little point? Well, officially terrain, which is annoying. Is that okay? I don't mind that prior to you guys actually either, so we've got more ice coming in. I don't know what this little flag is for. Oh, that makes facilities out. Which is fine because we're going to scrap it. And this hub, and then that's everything down there scrap that needs to be scrapped. Up here, what have we got going on? Okay, let's start taking this down. does the flood zone end here? That's flood zone. That's not flood zone. Okay. Oh, we've got another autosave. Lovely. Actually, quite a lot of things down here that need to be taken down, actually. We'll leave the power and maintenance infrastructure up till last, as a rule. Things are starting to break. That's good. It's got an ice drilling plant on over here. That's good as well. We seem to be at an alright surplus of power. Oh my god, look at this ocean. Jesus. That's an ocean. Not its power. Yeah, it would have. I broke it. I broke it. I did this. How are you doing? Halfway through. That's lovely. Our carbon is up and running up here. Our scanner is not yet. How's our space program? It's alright. It's going to tip us over the edge, which is what we need. Because it's going to be a while before we see another asteroid, I should imagine. I'm distressed that the water asteroid didn't really do very much for our atmosphere. I think that was there that we did that. You can't even really see it in the water statistics either. Oh well. Not to worry about too much. I just think that these ruins are still here. I also find it interesting that there's an ice mine underneath the ocean. How does that work? Oh, I don't want to be scrapping that. I definitely don't want to be scrapping that. That's weird. I don't know what happened there. Don't know why I thought that was expendable, but it wasn't. Oh, okay. Take you down. That's not good noise. I don't like that noise. Oh, well, that music. It's bad music. Right. Curiosity is officially underwater. Methane asteroid detected. Perfect. In 6 months' time, we'll be able to go fetch that, and that'll be easily enough. This greenhouse gas import is useless. It does like nothing for us at all. I don't know if there's a way to make it like more efficient or something. I guess if we sent out more... Oh, hello. I guess if we sent out more... I'll figure out what the word is eventually. More spaceports doing it at once, I guess. That would help. Right. Get that up and going so we can have another ice mine in. These are fine, but they're not getting serviced a lot. These workers, even though I've got 3 workers down here, they're not doing a lot. Okay, you finish whatever your research was. It's all well good. Water level at 259. Temperature -30. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Oh, okay. Right. That's officially finished. Time to get pulling things apart. Oh boy. Right. Lots of things breaking down. Lahitanga, Iron Mine 3, Research Outpost. Research Team EIP-133, Ralph Burke. Today we reached another iron mining colony from Lahitanga. It's been abandoned for so long that the Martian desert has claimed a significant portion of the left wing. Every inch has been designed to maximize extraction efficiency, like a voracious creature that never stops chewing. Studying how the mines worked around the clock has made us think about the environmental implications of our presence here. Okay, do we have a new one? That steel factory's lost power. Why is that? Guess you were technically only powered by that one somehow? Not quite sure how that worked, but okay.
These mines were made to exploit Martian soil, but it was Mars that bled India's space program dry. The natural world works in mysterious ways.
I suppose it does. Right, so was that you finished? That wasn't finished. So where's the next one I'm gonna go to? Oh, maybe I have to scan for them. Maybe that's why I'm not finding them. Okay, what's up that? Right, it's all going alright. It's all going alright. It's not like amazing, wonderful, but it's alright. Everything's pretty solid. Maybe I should have another scanner up here then. It'll help me detect more ice sources as well, I suppose. In terms of type no, wherever I put this down, it's gonna like immediately be.
I have become quite proficient in space technology. Just a little more to go.
We're working on it. We're working out of space. We are slowly moving towards being able to space. God, there was a lot of stockpile there. Some of the stuff we've been breaking down before got put there. Are you in a flood zone here, technically? You might be. I hope not. That'd be really annoying if you are. I probably tried to avoid that. Are we done with the R? Fantastic. Methane asteroid breaking. Grab us another asteroid. Go for it. Briefly had building with no power. Very brief. There. These things are being pulled down. We've actually nearly pulled all the way out of here. This whole former colony, that's great news. This stuff is taking longer. But that's okay. Oh god, look at that! It's gonna absolutely trash that whole area. Grumble, grumble. Everything here is backed up. I don't know where these worker drones are. Right, how many days? 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, nothing actually died, which is nice. Waiting on 1 electronics. Let's upgrade this. Okay. We are very gently getting there. Very, very gently. Water's okay. It's a spaceship. It's on its way. Surely this has got to be enough. Apparently, atmosphere's going up at the moment. I don't quite know how that works, but it is. Because we completed the greenhouse gas import, I guess? And that was enough to push it up for a while. Well, our asteroid is going to come in around right at the peak of this, I reckon, which is a really good time for it. Scanners up! Excellent news. Okay. I wonder if I need to be honest. Stuff. Keep things ticking over. Oh, fantastic. Got pulled down. This is the last thing that needs to be broken down over here, and then this whole area is ready. This scanner will need to go at some point, but it's not a priority. Oh, fantastic. These drones need to not be there. Could be over here, I guess.
The most valuable ores are concentrated around Mars's volcanoes, lava flows, and impact craters. I can better plan my expansion if I scan more areas.
Yeah. I'm doing my best. Oh, we revealed the new ruins. Fantastic. Wait for that asteroid to come in. There it is. Here we go. Good. Okay, let's go and import some more just in case. Oh, the new special site's over here, underwater. It's inside maintenance, it's inside power. God, that's convenient. Yes, this is technically a flood zone, but it's probably fine. I'm sure we'll get in and out before the waters reach that high, because the waters aren't close yet. It's going up. So it's going up. Surely we're going to beat 300 now. Oh, yes! This is what I'm talking about. This needs to go. Initiate terraforming. Stage 3. Create conditions for life. Congratulations! The CO2 trapped in the regolith has been freed, increasing the plant's atmosphere and temperature, which in turn increase the amounts of liquid water. The conditions are right for stage 3. Elevate the planet's temperature by reaching 1 millibar of oxygen and raise water stock to 400 meters. Raise temperature to 0 degrees C, raise O2 to 1 millibar, raise water stock to 400 meters. Keep it up with the plan and terraform Mars. Okay. Right, so it wants me then to not be focusing on more atmosphere stuff and instead start looking at some of this biotech stuff. Because although they do come hand in hand, this is atmosphere stuff, like, so much. Let's work on biotech. Switch to that. This is called ecopiosis, the right conditions for life to exist. Ooh, scary concept. Coming in over here. It's on its way. I need more steel stuff. It's fine. Oh god, this is Lieutenant Calderon. He insists on being referred to by rank. And that's probably all you need to know about the man, to be honest. He replaced my sort of dad? Question mark? Dr. Foster? Because Dr. Foster basically sort of said that I was responsible for, like, building the second colony. Even though I probably wasn't. So, like, he's not a great dad, but anyway.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Confirm pressure has reached 300 millibars. Over.
Yes.
Confirming pressure has reached 300 millibars.
Roger. That is completion on stage 2. The next stage is ecopoiesis. Concentrate your efforts on reaching at least 1 millibar of oxygen. We're monitoring your activities around the clock here at Mission Control. We'll be back in touch once you're further along. Houston out.
Okay, so of note is that water level is kind of stalling right now. So although I'm heading towards cyanobacteria stuff, I might also need to go for ice import at the same time. It's a balancing act, this. And it's not one that I'm very good at. Oh, the building lost power. Oh, why have you lost power? Why have you lost power? Yeah, it looked like you lost power. Looked like you have plenty of power. Concerning. This is where I'm going to do my cyanobacteria release to begin with, just because there's quite a short distance between where the water is now and where the water will eventually get up to. So there's a lot less at risk from dumping stuff into the water there. I wonder if I could build here. Is that not enough water for you? Apparently, okay. It's not quite close enough. I mean, that water like doesn't count enough yet. Who knows? Anymore. We are getting a new drone here, which is going to be good. Things are still being dismantled, but I'm not feeling a rush. Water level actually just dropped now. Unbelievably. However, the ice is slowly dropping. It's probably not helping that these aren't being serviced very much. It's probably because they're very far away. I mean, there's a reason why I built out to those ices out there. Might be worth to grab this one by round. I'm not doing a lot of building right now, it's mostly pulling down. Catch that with a single other maintenance hub, and actually I'm going to touch that as well. Stay out. So, terrain I can actually build on. Wait, does that cover that? Yes, that covers that. Okay. Worker hub. Oh! Blimey. Research complete. Improved biotech. Let's work on ice import. What was I doing? Worker hub. Okay. And then to power to make these up. It's a regular terrain. Unlike me. Something like that to reach out there. Actually get a nice jump plant. Did I get the aquatic structures in the end? I did, okay. Oh, you can't get an aquatic ice gelling plant. Interesting. I wonder if ice resources underwater disappear. Interesting thoughts. What are you lot doing though? Apart from faffing about. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on steel. Steel. Give me some steel, you daft things. Oh, we've successfully pulled that down. Scrapping that. Task, please. Circuit scrapping that. And then we'll pull this down, then that down. I think this maintenance hub will need to go. I might wait a bit for that, to be honest. It's supporting a research place. We don't need to kill it just yet. We're not that close. Okay, water is going up. It helps that pressure is going up because we dropped that asteroid right at the end of our thing. That's also going to help temperature go up. We've got our import mission. Kind of have going on in the background. Right, so this is now 1/3 Earth atmosphere, more or less. Earth atmosphere being 1 bar at sea level. Solar farm's up. That means this other scanner is finally up, even though we actually already discovered the other ruin. Because it, by pure chance, was over, like, right next to where we built the second scanner. Although, this is the third scanner, actually, isn't it? But we're on our way. still being pulled down here. These two have taken ages to come down. That's not good, because it means everything's sort of slowly dying over here of disrepair. Are there any other easy ice resources to capture? Oh wow, we've actually like built walls all the way out here already. They're a lot more happy about building things than they are about pulling them down, these little worker bots. They don't really like pulling stuff down. I wouldn't mind putting some more mines down over here, but I'm going to distract them from doing the actual useful things, like this to keep these in good shape, and then this to actually do the story stuff. What are you actually waiting? You're waiting on steel and polymers. What's up, Rainbows 2? Probably don't want this to be so operating all the time. Food requirements are not that high in comparison. Finish the greenhouse gas import. Do I want to do another one? Probably. I'm going to decide on a flight-by-flight basis how we keep this going. Okay. Things are looking alright. Things are looking alright. Level the bloody treatment. I don't know how this isn't near water, quite frankly. Some steel, some polymers. Polymers are close to being on the I don't know about doing producing electronics, so I actually do for electronics right now. Oh, this outpost is up. Okay, you do need to be up, indeed. Okay, staying on top of this area is a bit of a hassle at the moment. Probably also wants to be up priority just so it can get done. I'm actually plopping some water down. I guess. Is there no non-irregular terrain around here at all? Really? Everything around here is irregular? Okay, fine, I'll work a hub down. For absence of anything better to do. Right, get you in. This floods will get you out. So you're a temporary ice drilling plant. You're running on polymers. Quite yet. Stuff to make polymers with. It's all going a little slowly. Yeah, we still haven't built this bloody worker hub, to be honest. Oy vey. Secondary colonies is a bit of a mess. Bit of a mess. But we've got plenty of ice being created. This is on the up, our food is on the up. Overall, we're doing alright. Something just got busted. That's good. Let's So we take this down. Oh, the building lost power. Did it? Really? Why? Faye. Oh, we pulled that out as well. Nice jump. So next there's... Oh my god, there's so much stuff stockpiled there. That's gonna take so long. But we're doing alright. That ice is relatively accessible. I know we pulled out of here. I don't think the ice was there when we pulled out of here. I don't have anything going past these two. The ice is relatively accessible. That's flood zone. Power might be a bit of an issue. There. That'll work. Just sit there. Should be fine. Then, nice job. Plant. Oh, of course, this bloody thing doesn't. I could put down a scanner. They're a little expensive, they're not super expensive. I don't have a scanner in. But you here, you're as close as possible to this bit, so you're as high up as you can be. Be pulled down as late as possible. So you can do as much scanning as possible. Okay, we've got the ice up. That's lovely. We've got some drones. You are still not finished. Right, you've got people in the research room, that's great news. You don't have done your thing, that's fine. You're waiting on one polymers. 2 polymers, because you also need to actually build a drone. Right, I've got a much better idea of like what sort of timescale I can pull things out of, which is good. How's our gas import going? Turn to spaceport. Okay. Something just got pulled down. I don't know what it was. Or built. So, the maintenance facility just got built. You do need to be a priority. You don't need to be a priority right now. Just need to get you some polymers. You'll have a drone, and then lovely. Okay, it's almost done. Priority. Polymers there. This worker drone club is actually also nearly ready. Okay, that's on its way there. You're going to have a thing. Everything's going to be lovely. Oh, we found an ice mine right here. That's dead handy, isn't it? So I've got fewer drones. I don't know if I necessarily want to build out to these guys in the flood zones. But I'll have to grab that one. That's about to be built. So obviously the right worker drone to come and build it. Okay, it's built. Could drop down a couple more lines. Always have iron ready. Can also drop an aluminium there. And there's no maintenance, that's okay. Leave it. It's maintenance there though. Right. There we are. That's all very lovely. We'll have loads of resources $1,000. And it is.
Europa
Okay.
is a beautiful moon. I just need to carve a little bit of its ice. I would not deface it. Well, not like anyone would know it was missing. I am sure Europa would appreciate being part of a new civilization.
You're making me feel less good about this, Amy. I won't lie to you. You're making me feel a lot less good about this. Oh, these aren't finished. Sea level still going up. Temperature is kind of flatlined because we haven't had pressure increases in a while, I guess. Let's go grab some more atmosphere then. How are we doing? You're nearly dead. Okay, we're nearly there. I'm going to bring it back to this maintenance facility and we're going to leave it until I actually need to start moving things. Oh, the building lost power. This game sometimes. This game. Something just got built. I don't see what opponents are over here. Oh, look at the scanner. Doing some lovely scanning for me. Mostly I think it's going to scan this iron field and this carbon field, I guess. Much like how that one's gonna. Do I want to link these up? They're very close to being linked up. Hopefully I'll find lots of resources here that'll be worth linking up to. Mining for water. Doing a lot better for water. Should be, yeah, like that. We're not quite that good for water just yet. Could put you there. Worry about having too much stuff down here I need to pull out though. I'm sorry, Curiosity, I'm sorry I let you sink. I'm sorry. Ugh. If I'd had any other option, I wouldn't have let you sink. But I do not feel like I did. It's on its way down. And then we'll retreat to the chemical plant. Actually, we can leave the chemical plant for a little while at least until things start going onto this red level. So we've pulled back quite sharply. We didn't necessarily need to be quite so harsh. Can't find that. How are we doing with exploring research? Where is it? It's this one. 75%. How long does it reckon it'll take? 136 days. That's a long time. Uh-oh, things are broken. I have not been paying attention. I should have been scrap sooner. This thing's going to turn to rubble if I'm not careful. That one's nearly finished. It's got a lot of stuff to get rid of. There should be last things that we have to worry about over here as well. So we're doing pretty okay on the deconstructing. Things look okay over here. Our water levels are fairly stable. Our food levels are fairly stable. I love this river. This is great. I'm very excited for terraformed Mars. What it's going to look like. Oh, you found ice over there. Can I build over it? Yes, but not like around the way I want to. I wonder when I'm going to unlock my next new area. I assume it's after I finish this, but I don't know. %. We're nearly done. 41 days. This is exciting. Mars, 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 Mars. Mars, Mars. I will eventually, hopefully, have such out personalities. Now, why have you not been completely destroyed? You've been sat there for way longer than some of the other things. So why are you alive? You've got one glass left on you. You have loads of stuff left on you. Does it have to like chew through all the materials that were sat there maybe? And you guys will like use as hubs to deposit stuff? Oh. Wait. Are you cold domains? You are? Well, we'll leave the chemical part for a while then. Lightanger Iron Mine 2! Investigating another iron mine colony from the Lightanger mission. Even though the habitat is in excellent condition, the iron dust makes the air almost unbreathable. Our space scientist noted that this mission represented a significant technological leap back in the day, even though it also aroused much controversy over the exploitation of Mars's natural resources. Okay, directive complete. Is that going to do anything for us? I hope so. We'll find out, I guess. Oh, that thing. Which means I guess we're scrapping this. Still waiting for this to come down. Okay.
The research team reported alarming amounts of iron ore dust in the second mine. As I expected, cutting corners comes with big costs.
No, I probably couldn't reach out to that ice mine easily. I felt about a maintenance facility just outside the zone. Right, that's gone. Okay. Colony is in good shape. I've still got an alert over these. Possibly, I mean, maybe I just have an alert because it's uranium, and that's the thing you should have an alert about. Something just got broken. I don't know what it was. It was probably supposed to be broken. Okay. I'm feeling fairly positive at the moment. I'm not liking how all the resources seem to be in areas that are going to flood. That's a theme. I could go for that uranium. I don't know if it would help. Just scanning over here. We still haven't linked these two areas up yet. But we have 2 scanners on the case, so it's just sort of a matter of time. I was expecting there to be another link in the mission chain, possibly opening up a new area. I was sad that there wasn't. How's our stats doing? Temperature's a bit flat. Pressure and water are continually going up. That is really good. Oh, it's losing power. Yeah, you're supposed to lose power. You're not supposed to lose power. Where are you? Okay, so obviously we're a bit short on power here. Let's build out another solar farm. Oh, of course there's not any maintenance. Why would there be maintenance? Too useful. Flop it there. I think I can't get the iron and the thing. So I'll flop it there. Need to build power out to it. Cover that. Up. A worker. Or I could build a drone hub. Don't have one. That's probably fantastic. And then when I need to research these, let's do so. Can I actually build a floating research thing here? I can! That's hilarious. I don't think I can build it until, like, I've got the ports down. Because I think I need ships to actually do the construction, because I won't build a road to it. But it's good to know that it's an option. I'm sorely tempted to actually build this way. Even though I know I tore it down. Oh, there's no power, that's why. I could build power... Can I build power that will chip from a hot flood zone? Can. Yeah. Is it covered by maintenance? It is. Okay. We'll do that then. We might regret it later, but we'll get some ice out of it for now. Still ice in the ground. That's what we'll do. I'm wondering if I should also go for these chemicals. So it's probably yes. This is going to bite me in the butt later. Do that. Well, this area's all been scanned, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll do there. Power. This one thing, if I put power there, I can this on this, just so we kind of know where the inking is up to. This one should theoretically this facility, which is great, and then just work a hub. Actually, I might need a hub. Win. Okay, that's lovely. Wait, who's linking to that? Is it? Work a hub out here to link to that. There we go. There we are. Get some more chemicals on the go. And if I do that, sets were placed to build a food factory. Probably be there-ish. So we'll do that as well. And that will be really lovely and nice. Apparently stuff's being built. Yeah, oh my god, there's no maintenance over here. Why is there no maintenance? Because that has no power. That has no power because this is eating all the power. What power deficit are we at? Minus 24. Okay, we're going to need a lot more power over here. Let's put down, I guess, another solar. Switching out this one. There we are. I'm assuming we're going to go out in this direction. I don't know. I could alternatively link it up to this main power plant. We are still pretty close. I kind of want to wait until I scan this intervening area, so I can just wiggle through the resources to get there. Yeah, still pulling stuff out of here. God, there's a lot stockpiled there, Jesus. Not a lot stockpiled there. There's a lot stockpiled on that steel factory. Resources looking pretty good. There's a lot of ice up here as well. Use that, I could disassemble that in time. I like that we've got clouds now. Clouds are good. Atmosphere is looking okay. It's sort of leveling out a bit. Might want to send another thing up. Water's looking good. Water's looking good enough that I might actually not need this after all. Unlikely. I spent loads of time researching it. Still, it'll let us get to this, which may be important. I don't know how important the metric's going to be, but maybe. I like this whooshing noise. Again, it's not much music. It's a good noise. Oh, no, good drone. Actually, I would have said drones. Oh, that's an interesting way to go, but okay. You have to like deselect a thing before reselecting a new one. It's in like 20 points over here. That'll do. Okay. So it's still on the way up. House gas ship. Leave that be for now. I'm confused as to why we need to build a new greenhouse gas ship every time. That does puzzle me. Desperately. No maintenance? Where's maintenance? Oh, there will be maintenance. so this is not there yet. We'll plop it there. They'll have power eventually. Things are going well, and Dizzy is happy. Honestly. Oh, look at this. There's a lot of kind of Mars ore going on. Not like iron ore mined from Mars, but like me being in or at Mars. Make sure their water mines are a priority, so they stay on in case of power failure. Gotta make sure that food factories are a priority, actually. That's kind of important. Do I need a uranium mine? Probably not. Our uranium supplies are apparently in trouble. None of them have huge reserves, so it's probably not a bad. We'll get that so don't need this uranium here. Atmosphere's looking good, water's on its way. The ice drilling plant has emptied itself because of its sound. That's fine, because soon we'll have proper oceans. Real soon we'll have proper oceans. Look at how much this has spread! Oh my gosh! Good grief. I was definitely hoping for another story thing to happen soon, but I guess it's not gonna. Still desperately need. What do you mean? Of course, it's pollens. Guess there's no pollens at all. Nope, no pollens for that. It's probably pollens because you've been doing all the pollens to make drones, which I mean, we did need drones, but. Share. You actually don't have drones at all. You need drones. Desperately. You need a drone, but you don't need one necessarily. One will probably do you fine. Oh my god, someone bring him the bloody... Someone bring him his bloody polymers! Oh. Oh, you've got loads of carbon sitting on you. I don't know why. Can I have any more other chemicals to build up to these, but obviously a bit resource limited still. It's having problems because this whole place has no power. Oh, methane asteroid detected. Do we want to grab that? Probably. I should think. We could always do with more atmosphere. Like, up until we get to Earth atmosphere, I don't really see a problem in making more atmosphere for ourselves. You know, if we bring in more carbon, the worst thing that's going to happen is we could make more plant life. Luckily, that will be done soon, so there'll be at least power for everyone. seriously having issues down there. Might be sensible to hook you up to the main grid. It's just the scanning would happen. I'm assuming there must be resources over here. I will work it out. Nothing else being built over here, is there? I don't think so. We've kind of done the building progress over here. Well, okay. Let's look at this. Oh, the maintenance distance quite easily, actually. To avoid the tempo. Uh-oh. Thank you, autosave. Oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock. Good gravy. Right, okay, we're going to set this up. And then, I guess it's going to be this for today. Worker hub to bridge the gap. Lucky, just about. Boy, then power, possibly over here. Not enough to. And power to link. Guess another maintenance facility. Oh no, that would be too simple, wouldn't it? Bloody thing. Okay. Maintenance facility there. Trash that. So, to link there. Right. And then that will get the 2 grids linked. And everything will be lovely. So we'll leave that for next stream, because as it's 3 o'clock, it's time for me to head off. I apologise for the light technical difficulties we've had. Also for still using the kind of trashy mic. It's a whole thing with the mic. It doesn't get picked up by OBS. It gets picked up wonderfully by Discord and stuff. I have no idea what's going on. At some point I'll find a way to tech support my way out of that mess. But until then, this has been Aspera, and I want to say thank you everyone very much for watching it. If you've been enjoying the stream, please do consider dropping a follow here with me on Twitch, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, where I upload all of my past content, you can leave a like and maybe even consider subscribing. You'll see all of these in the future as they come out when they get uploaded. Typically it's a day or two after the actual stream itself. You can also find a catalogue of all my past streams that I've done, which is Aspera, it's Hunter Call of the Wild, it's old things like Assassin's Creed. There's a real mix on there. I will be back tomorrow at midday, and I'll send out a tweet on my Twitter, which is @DisForDemise. I'm looking into moving to Mastodon, because, as you are probably aware, Twitter is kind of having a bit of a die. But until then, find me on Twitter. Tomorrow we'll probably be playing more Potion Permit, is my guess. It's not set in stone. It's the foibles of being a variety streamer. And I think that's everything. So, I have to thank you once again, you lovely people, for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ra! Bye everyone. Bye!